Welcome to my game development stream. As always, first I start my development environment, then I play one round of my game. And after that I decide what I work on today. First, correct project. The name game dev. And one command in the terminal. To start, wait for a few lines to appear in the terminal so I know it's ready. I have to play everything. Let's sniper, ball, musician, everything. Okay, and it's ready. It runs in the browser. And I'm still on the new pathfinding work. Doesn't matter. It runs in the browser, localhost for me. I reset data, so I start fresh. I am the guy in the middle, completely black. First I have to choose a class. I take sniper today. It decides your enemies. If I come close to them, attack me. The bar above my head is my HP. It reaches 0, I die, and if I die, I get a high score based on how far away from the middle I died. The goal is to get as far away as possible. I get stronger the more enemies I kill, and enemies get stronger the further away I am. Because the boss, if I kill a boss, I get great point. I take, this is a good choice. I take damage and minus range. Take slow trail. Start is easy as sniper as I have the range. Next boss, next skill point. Take split shot. Take speed. Okay, this was a strange choice of direction. But let's... No, do I stay? I stay still. Easy. And I need to take it a second speed. Still have only one charge. This is bad. 66. Distance 10,000. Okay. Next boss, oh god, 2 directions. This was my one. Do I do no missed chains and I have all multiplier additional charge? This is the one I wanted. So now if I miss a shot, I lose my multiplier, and as I hit a shot, it goes up. That's dangerous. Okay. Okay, and then when I'm in panic, I usually lose my multiplier. But I do enough damage. I shouldn't care. Was a no miss multiplier. I take another split shot, I would say. Okay, I take. Do I take more speed? I don't need. I need another charge. Load. Dangerous. Dangerous. Okay, the one who missed chain, I don't get it up. 16k distance. Damage is high enough. Oh, this is a corridor, which is easy to defend. Died fast. What's short terrain bounds? I don't like any of these. Terrain bounds would make it harder, I would assume. Backwards shot is. Oh, I reached. I take split shot. Reduced cooldown. Yep. Judge is now I get my. I know mission is up. I have to think for a moment. If I go, but we level here. I want to don't get a bad position. I think this was okay, close, but I won. Perfect. Copy last replay. This is a new snipe one. Long sniper. We play long sniper. Okay. What do I work on today? Improve pathfinding. Continue investing in new desync. Still happening. Multiplayer desync game. Test different reason. Order of path creation. Result different maybe. Check multiple loading state should be broken as I do not generate passing data on state load. I think I modified this, but it's basically I need to investigate the pathfinding related to multiplayer because I think I still have issues. But let's increase version first. I'm 371 today. I need a few more specifics. So I think I want to check again which was the last thing I did because I remember it. Should open it, not move it. Is this a bigger change or did I 20 files? Oh god, this is too much. I want to know if the diff algorithm was stopped early. Yes. I stopped it, didn't I? Okay, doesn't matter. I want to look into the code. I am interested in, is it multiplayer? Where I reset it. I think it goes to on execute. And I had my here I remember I flagged incomplete chunk graph rectangles and chunk graph rectangles. And I this on player joined. Now I'm unsure. The other clients also have to reset, but do I send? No, I think if I call player joins, this means I only call this once. I push it. Okay, this should mean the host gets, or the main client gets the gain stamped request and the others gets player joined. I reset for them too, but this should not be enough because currently my graph rectangle generation is on chunk generation. And this means whoever has a higher vision generates more. And based on how player move, I will append in a different order. No, based on the vision distance. This I have to verify. So I need the information of which chunk is generated when. If they are not in the same order, my create chunk or something. Chunk create. Something like this exists. Create new chunk. Generate missing chunks. Create new chunk tiles, create fix, respawn, modify. Chunk graph rectangle setup. I think this is a function which I'm currently interested in. This is passing. Here I set it up. And this is what I can call anytime for one chunk. Okay. If an old one existed, I know how this works. And when do I call it? Check if neighbor passing exists and create if not. Interesting. Now I am get graph rectangles for position. Chunk graph rectangle setup. I'm incomplete. And I have to check. But I'm confused here. Get this value. If it's undefined, I create it, but I don't push it back. This is dangerous, isn't it? I'm confused. So I don't store them, but they will influence the surrounding rectangles, I'm sure. Because I push in both. No, this is in chunk. JSON chunks. access it. If it doesn't exist, I don't care. What else I push? So if that exists, I push into it. So it's confusing me. I have to change it, I guess. Create new chunks. This is the one which makes sense, but I cannot keep it here, I believe. So if I change to create on active chunk creation, or not active chunk creation, but assigning active chunks, I might be, but I wanted to first see if this is broken. And this is basically when I do this, I have to call. So console log. Spend some time. The function name plus chunk xy. I think I just write them. Just like this, I would assume. This is a line. Now let's see. So I created -5, -5. -5, -5. The first thing I see is I have double work, I guess. I have some minus. Okay, these are the 4 king arrows. No, these are king arrows not set up yet. These are the bosses. It doesn't happen here. This is confusing me. Maybe it's the other way around. First set this stuff up, but reset directly again, and who knows. So now if I increase my view distance, I create these. This is problematic, because I can no longer guarantee anything for multiplayer with this. Let's see, multiplayer. Give me those console logs. So if I go 1, 2, 3, here you are in. If I restart, it regenerates. No. If I, no idea how I called him, but it doesn't matter. It's not confusing me. I would expect that he would have regenerated this stuff. Or does he when he uses it? -5. It is not based on view distance. They are doing it in the same order. Interesting. I thought it would be different. And it would be on view distance, but it's not. It is. Can I increase the size? Seven zero. No, I did trigger something, didn't I? Yes, he is now further. No, it isn't it. Because I can't see further than active chunks. My vision is not high enough in this small window. Okay, understood. But this means I can wake it. So I have to keep it to active chunks, I guess. Let's disconnect. So I will need to change the pathfinding. I have the information when I create it, which gives me the indication if they're doing it at the same time. Didn't spam too much, although it also told me that I have to think now. Why do I create stuff twice at the start? This is also something I should verify. Start at main, I create game, sets up the default game data. Is here a map already in? Didn't see it. State has a map. Create map. Does init king area. Okay, this is nothing waking. This is all fine. Generate missing chunks. Okay, this is the first thing which maybe is no longer important here. I put a seed on the map and I generate missing chunks. Okay, let's remember this. Or let's uncomment it as first try. Now I go over stuff, handle command, restart. I start with a restart. Execute command. We will go to restart. I'm not replay. Push. I think I broke it with my line uncomment, did I? No? Why did you mark everything? Nothing changed, did it? It still works. Still creates something. I don't like this, I guess. Call a restart. Does a restart trigger? I mean, this is a way to do it, but I don't see why I would. go in the runner, and the runner will tick and paint. And the restarts flags the game for restart. So game restart. Restart game, set permanent data for player data. Game init. I feel like I just have to game init and I'm done. Let's try. So if I remove this and just tell game init. See what happens. Okay, I have no double generation at the start. And it still feels the same. So I also have a state loaded, so it feels correct. I want to push it, I guess. Not push it, but commit it. Something I will need. Why are you giving me a bigger scroll area? I have no idea. Game tasks. No, don't watch this. This one is and also deleted. This one I don't wanna. Game task also doesn't matter. And this is smaller game style improvement. Small additional passing reset. Join. Commit. Okay, back to my other task, getting these creations synced with info multiplayer. This means I have to put the generation not on chunk creation but on somewhere else. So I would remove it basically here. I don't need to comment it out. I take it. So now I would not create it on new chunks. Still the search up. Check if neighbor passing exists. I have to find out who does this. Graph rectangle for position. I don't write it back. This is another thing I need to check. Here I don't use it anymore. But create new chunk tiles. I wanted it in main or in game. Find it from game. Is it tick? Game tick? Is it tick game? Oh, this is fine. Respawn check, movement, auto, upgrade, autoplay, auto. No, I don't think these are. Generate missing chunks. Determine active chunks. This is what I think I need to do. I have a key set. I add and I overwrite. Here I now have to check. I have a map key. If game performance and high bad tunes, no offense, but your OC looks like they are done with life. But I don't know what OC is. C character O? But doesn't matter. Okay. Game performance. I wanted passing cache and want to know if my map key exists. Map key? Original character. Oh, okay. But you mean my model. But it's done by myself. It's okay if he looks a bit done with life. Game performance. If this is null is my check, then I need to create. He's not happy. What did I... Wait, game performance is possibly undefined. It's possibly undefined. And I check that it's not undefined. This is... I have to care. Was it null or was it undefined? What I check here. He's very cute. It's the limit of my paint skills, drawing skills at least. So game performance passing cache is not undefined. Or is it null or undefined? Always JavaScript. I guess this is a better way to do it. It is not set. Still not happy. It's possibly undefined. This, yes, I did it incorrectly. Now he's happy with this. If this is not defined, I want to set it up. Now I need to have chunk. So what game are we developing? I can show you. I hope I didn't break anything, but this is currently my game where I'm the guy in the middle. I can move him around. First I have to choose a class, for example a sniper. And here enemies at the sides, they have a low aggro range at the start. If I come close to them, they attack me. The bar above my head is my HP. If it reaches 0, I die. And now the goal is to get as far away as possible without dying. And the further away I am from the middle, the stronger the enemies, for example. They have now sniper rifles. And I have to dodge the shots. And I get stronger the more I kill. Enemies further away as I give more XP, are stronger and so on. And it gets more difficult the further I am. And I get upgrades, for example, more rifles. Now I have 2 rifles with which I shoot, so I get stronger over time. It's gone a bit through, even though it might be risky. Next upgrade is its after image, for example. Now I have here I had something, and okay, this was a short survival, more or less, yes. Rogue, like it's mostly called, where you have, let's say, short rounds, and at some point you will die. then your character is gone. But you make money and you can spend money in options you unlock over time to make the game easier. And I'm currently trying to fix a very specific bug which can happen in multiplayer related to pathfinding, so I need to change stuff. So I have passing cache, I have the key is not existent, I have the key, but I need to get the chunk XY. I don't remember how I get the chunk XY. Get something with chunk XY, chunk XY. Chunk XY to map key? No, the other way. Map key to chunk XY. Map key to chunk XY, this is what I need. Map key. Hard enemies. I can show you a bit more if you're interested, but it depends. It starts easy and it's more like there's a lot of enemies and the number gets more difficult. But there's also boss enemies which you have to learn a bit, let's say, or understand. I see now complaining about map key. Any book something. So I can cheat. So for debugging on easier purpose, I can say you have king enemies. At the start is always a sign which tells me here's an enemy. Now I have to cheat a bit to get stronger. It's I have fire line, after image, bit short. So I have a few upgrades and there's now my enemy. It's make me a bit more strong. And he starts easy and the more his HP drops, the more he will shoot, the stronger he will be. And I can see if oh yes, and his bullets nearly one-shot me. To be careful. Yeah. So there's a bit of bullet dodging. And I barely survived. And so I died. So this is a boss enemy at the end. And the idea is when I defeat him, let's see, show you this too. I have a button to make no bosses a one-shot. Just to show purposes, now I have defeated him and now my character I played is the next boss. So if I come in here again, in this area, this is my last character and now he is the one I have to fight against. This is the base idea, let's call it, of the game. Okay, back to fixing stuff. Cannot find name. Can you not find name? Oh, you can find. So now I create graph rectangles when I add them. And in theory, this no, this doesn't work for multiplayer when I reset it. Does it? Or I have to create them again for what is visible. Okay, I need one more, but I first check without This is constantly generating. This is not good. So it's broken. I broke the game. Pause. Stop. No more generating. Is it still even? Does it still generate? No, okay. When I pause, it's not. When I unpause, it's doing it. Okay. This is important to understand, but why is it continuously doing it? Okay, this is a set. And this doesn't create it? Wait. Pretty sure I push it in. No, I return. I push it in. Graph rectangles. No, I'm confused. I have the map key. I check. So maybe my this accessing type, is this wrong? No, this, I mean this correct. So something is, I am doing something wrong. I might debug. I'm interested in game around 900. Later. This one is what I'm interested in, more or less. I stopped here. Passing cache. Nothing is in here. Is here nothing in here? So I never do what? He sees I have it. It's empty. I jump over it. He does next key. Passing. Okay, I see my problem. This is not the passing cache. This is incorrect map. Chunk graph rectangles. This is what I wanted. Okay. Now I hope my stuff makes sense. Oops. Okay, he is not constantly generating. I want to remove this breakpoint, but I confused him. So he created these. Why did he create them? He should. No, now I didn't have the breakpoint. So start. He's in here. Okay, perfect. I believe in the. Before he didn't end up in here. So now every line here is bound to it, I guess. Now I'm no longer generating based on view distance. I'm generating based on active chunks. So if I here 50, perfect. Okay, this is what I want. This looks fine. What do I need now? I had some other point where this function was called, which I didn't understand. Yeah. Who's using this? Get the next waypoint. Okay, fair. When they do searching, they can create. And they do it if the key is undefined. Okay, this is fine with me, but I could even skip it. Now the question is, does this work for multiplayer? So I run it 2 times. I need both times the console. I connect to multiplayer. And now I have to check. These lines look the same. I clear. So I have to see if increases and zoom out, nothing happens. Zoom in. The generations are in the same order. This is exactly what I need. And now the question is there some pathfinding could influence it? So I guess I have to play a bit further, even though I barely see anything. So I have to watch. If the numbers are in the same order, this is the most important thing. Is there a way where I could break it? 1980, 1901. Still looks the same. Oh god. Barely survived. Don't. Does it help if I make myself? Don't I play? Just numbers still look fine. But not being able to see is I can zoom out. I've done sooner. I take split shot, additional charge. Numbers still match, still looks to one synchronized. And I'm dead. I died on both sides. Same score, so this is promising. And I think it is matching. I believe this is fine. Now I have to... I didn't compare performance. I have no... Okay, let's think about how it might change performance. Okay, here is nothing of importance. Here is the important new part. I thought about... wait. It's always adding the key. It's always adding all keys. This is good enough. But this is now checking each tick for dependent on player count active chunks. The console log I can remove. Card file, and yeah, I removed it. So instead of on create chunk, it now does it on when it adds a chunk. No, when it adds active chunk. And he does it when he needs it for pathfinding. Okay. I don't have I believe performance should be no real difference. Single player connected to multiplayer. So I reload. I have no tests currently, while they're all broken. I think I did run them, so let's see. One test replace. If I did run them in a broken state, then at least I have a value to compare. What is this? Post chunk rectangle is not iterate. Must it graph rectangle? I have a crash. Can no longer tell me anything. I never checked for it. Get it if... Okay, this is now no longer correct. Didn't see this case? Did I miss it? This one I missed. This incomplete is now no longer required. What triggers it? I remember, I forgot about it. I wanted to fix this too because this is buggy. Who is using it? Only the start position and end. So when this is called, I expect it to exist. But here I had a case where it did not exist. Interesting. How can it not exist? What information do I have here? I'm on distance of 1300. There's no pathfinding here. But okay, he stopped, so I can tame a pet character. What? It's a past character. Past character? Tamer character? Where is he? Can I see this? Can. No 220. This is fine. Target position. Under 222. I don't see a reason why it should not exist. So I don't understand the case. I think a bit. My past character exists, but I always start in the middle, so the rectangles should exist. It's a 0, 0 key even. Okay, and he tells me it's empty. Because I died. And on death I reset. And somehow I ticked still. Tick past characters. But what? Something has happened before. Something needs to happen before for these to be broken. So I have to believe that I am somehow in a restarting process and ticking. But I did. He is here. Tick active map chunks. Determines I'm here. So between these two, it needs to reset. Modify active player inputs. This did a restart, I guess. Does it? Maybe the replay can. The replay can restart. And this means I tick past characters. Tick active map chunks. Now isn't this a reason why my replays could fail? Tick active map chunks. Is there something which... But it has to no, it doesn't have Do we start here? Okay, let's try to go right step by step. I believe I have a logic error. If I should I have, for example, the tick. I believe player input can break it. Player action. Here's a restart. I don't reset. I just say restart after tick 2. This is what should happen. Here I could instead go into a player action. And this is not a cheat action. Or is it? Think again. Still not adding up. I believe I would have more problems if I would have started. So something needs to reset. Wait. I think I might. No, this would not destroy it. So what is the confusing part? It is that he tells me that they are completely empty. There's nothing in here. This is confusing. Because this was indicate a restart. But I can look into game state. And I should see probably the time 16. Yes, this is restarted already. I need to. But it's also the first tick already. So he did not paint yet, I would assume. Why is performance empty? I'm here. Game time. So this has to have happened once. And it would mean it moves over active chunks. And determine active chunks didn't do anything. And it wouldn't do anything if my object does not exist. But didn't I run multiple tests already? Yes. More and more confused. Okay, I had the message of replay seems to be stuck, ended by killing players. Maybe this is important information. If I have a stuck replay, I force end it, that it somehow breaks the game. Let's see how I handle this case. I just kill the player. After 60 seconds. This should not break it. Doesn't look like a reason to me. But I can go to here. Check this object is set up. This is empty. It was never filled up. Which means what else could I check? Determine active chunks. You add. Determine map keys in distance. Do it for every character. Which is not dead. Did I, by some coincidence, kill my character? Game, state. Keep it open here. Players. Character. HP. He is alive. So it's not... Oh, state. State is important. Players. State. Alive. Oh, this is not a continuous. This exists. Determine Vanity's position. 100, 100. This is at the start. I have no idea. Did the chunks not exist yet? It could be... No, let's check the map. Map, active. The data, the 00 chunk exists. This thing looks like it should be. So I don't see why this is missing. Only for one specific case. I am confused. So I handled multiplayer. I changed how I set these. I have had one case which was off, which I wanted to check. Did I? Well, this crash is the case I wanted to check. And the code there was incorrect, definitely, but it's also weird. I did not save this here yet. So this check, I guess I wanted to remove the incomplete chunk where rectangles flag because I do it differently now. And can this one prevent, at least if I take it out, it would prevent this crash, but this crash should not have happened in the first place. Unless this flag here does something still. Check if neighbor passing. Oh, I need to choose this for. Ah, okay. But this also doesn't explain the problem. But it's. I need to see it this way. True. False. I set it in a lot of places. And for here it matters. I guess I want to know the performance impact of this. By not using it anymore. But I have no real indication. So this fixes my crash, but I still cannot explain the crash. Nothing looked like it makes sense. I feel like I should investigate. Ah, and I forgot, if I set it, I also should put it back. I'm pretty sure. But this also is no explanation for why it crashed. What I need for it to crash is game performance to be resetted. On player join, it's on sending the game state. Doing it twice. Oh, it's basically okay. It's on reset game non-state data. Take garbage collect passing cache. Ah, okay, I remember. This should not matter. Determine active chunks. Oh, here I act on passing cache. Okay. Ah, now it begins to make sense. This is not the value I wanted to check. And if I can. So I don't have a passing cache. Because I don't have a passing cache, I have an empty one. Okay, now it begins to make sense. I have to believe my passing cache was empty, so he didn't push in anything. because this check is not valid, and this test just has an past tamer character. This is why it crashes. Now with my changes, I should still want to undo something. I want to think for a moment. Did I want to undo? This one? This is the one which crashed in this case. This is the crash I wanted to see again. And why did it go around here? Because I only do it if I have incomplete. And I currently still sets incompletes, don't I? I give neighbor passing. No, this would fix it, so what's this one? You are stupid. So I want this to be in for the moment. And this one too. So I have my crash case again. I believe. I check. Okay, I want to run the tests. Here it did crash. And now it is working. Okay, this is good indication. I want to stop this. This creates a lot of problems, which is fine. And now I want to remove this value. Because it works now different. This would tell me a bit this is no longer required. I want to remove this value. Bit of work. Is it defined? This will be removed. And remove. Okay, so this means can run my test replace once more. Maybe I should disable this test. I don't remember if I let them all run. Even the long sniper is now on success false. I have to check this. Is this my test replay? Maybe not. Okay, but all are false. The interesting part is that my new replay is even false. So I'm interested what happened there. But I changed the pathfinding. So it's fair that it doesn't work. But I want to see it again. Game test. Long sniper. And start with long sniper. Everything was false, wasn't it? False, 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 false. Yes. Expected. Reload. Okay, I just died in between. So I hopefully have it fixed. Then I need to fix all replays now. Which means all short ones. Let's start short retry. Even short retry probably failed. Oh, let's go here. To trigger a bit, we one more. So you have the retry. Now should I once more? I now have to restart. Check, do I have the retry? I have it, okay, perfect. I take the ball character, I have the sniper, it doesn't matter. I'm in, and I die. I can retry. And this is my retry test. Last replay. And snipe at the end, this is interesting. This might break anything. Short retry, short retry. Here. 3000, this might be a bit longer. And a few thousand lines are still my ace tiles, and they shouldn't need to be in here. But not problematic yet. I want start fresh. And do the short. Copy last replay, short sniper. Now short next, short builder. Enough. Copy last replay, short builder. Okay, next is short tamer. Unleash. Then kill a bit. Okay. Copy last replay. Short tamer here. Short musician. No, short ball is next. I could even this one. This is more than enough. Last replay. Short ball. And now musician. Text sign. Copy last replay, short musician. And let's do a short king. Didn't flag it. Flags the change. Okay, now he did. Sniper, short builder, tamer. Now short king, what to do this is I need a cheat in game state. Take everything, and then I just go. Okay, I know. Take everything. Give me what you can give me. I got enough. I invest some money in anything. I close this one. I go here. Spend in stuff. And okay, I have no idea, but I won. This was my short king. Copy last replay. King. And this is also active. And these are not done yet, so I commence them. I now want to test. One test replace. Successful, 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 successful. And successful. Seem to work, which is perfect. Now I need new test ones for everything else. Let's and I should start by making more commits. Fixed new, or hopefully maybe fixed new pass fine for multiplayer player bounding it to active chunks. New short test commit. Okay. Now I want new longer replace, so I want a new sniper. So first of all, I need to set. I just take sniper and start. Zoom out a bit. Plus I plus damage and minus range. Additional charge. I take stay still speed. And as the next boss. 400. And now I take more rifles. Slow trail. Oh god, I completely failed. I don't like any of these upgrades. Another damage and range. I try, I never did. I think this is too much range reduction, but it's a lot of damage. Another speed. Charge, reload. We're going off. Oh, oh, no. Okay, okay. Don't use the obvious path, which is perfect. Okay, this is dangerous. No, it was not dangerous. I take split shot. And so with take additional charge. one here. Okay. Oof. Safe area. What? Okay, I think I've... Okay, should be safe. I reloaded. Right. It is no mist chain. It might be good for the boss, for the king. So I should be... No. No. Okay, I take it for now. Copy last replay. Long sniper. Long sniper. I want to see that this at least works. Believe it should. So activate this one, deactivate the other for the moment. Test replace. I want to see this one. Wait. Fail to copy? Did I copy test long sniper? Test long sniper. I did not press the copy button. Oh god, I failed. Okay. No, I have... Okay, I lost it. I lost the replay. New try. Delete all data. And start new. For some reason, I didn't press the button correctly and I didn't notice. And now I don't have it. Gain the plus damage minus range upgrade. Strongest damage for the start. I take additional charge. I go again, stay still. The game likes to give me single target upgrades, I guess. Oh god, again? Don't want... terrain bounce. I don't want backwards shot. If I reduce my range again, I'm again super short. But it worked out, so I try again. Another speed. Let's hope. Okay, close, close. Why do I feel so weak? I have 2 times. Oh, I didn't wait for stay still bonus, but does it much? No mist chain. I go no mist chain. I have all additional charge. I don't care for. Did one go over? Yes. Somehow I feel weak sometimes. $10,000 distance. Next. Boss. This is pathfinding sometimes. I take split shot is definitely the best option. Another charge I don't feel like, but I also don't need another speed and duration. It's another charge. Okay, I dangerous again. I think these bullets can kill me instantly. They don't move in predictable patterns. Does this damage? Okay. Oh god, oh god. Do I have still a speed? Oh, okay, this time, but copy last replay. 9,000. Is it not working? It's definitely not the correct score. Copy last replay. It is not working. Why not? Why is it not working? So I copy this. Now I have something different in copy. Now I copy last replay. It is not doing anything. Did I broke it? Copy Q and replay. Nothing. Do I have errors? What is happening? Oh, did I broke it? Break it? I'm confused. It always worked. I have even don't remember where it goes in the code. It's a menu, isn't it? Did I break this? It worked perfectly. Test, not a test. Is it a test? Copy last replay. Here, this one, isn't it? work. It's no longer working, but why? There's no event listener on here, or what? Did I manage to break this menu somehow? I don't know how. Okay, maybe I want to split it here. Okay. Where is my breakpoint? Here's my breakpoint. I did this line. Copy line. Copy. Execute it. Promise pending, but I might have it. No. Promise pending. Game testing. Last. Play. Undefined. Testing autoplay. Save states. Save states should not be activated. Okay, I also don't have the data for it. But you still should have gone through. It's not focused. Restart. Okay, now I have to make a simple example. Copy last replay. It's not working. It doesn't exist. So many questions. What did I break? I didn't change anything in these, did I? Have no errors. Did I break my code, or did my browser somehow break something? I can close it. Start it new. Go, no, localhost. Failed to find resource. Fav icon. Yes, I don't have a fav icon. But didn't I put some ignore stuff in? Doesn't matter. Now, copy last replay. It doesn't. I have the breakpoint in, don't I? This is called put in the. Okay, I'm an idiot. This one is the problem. I copy last replay. I go here. I don't have a last replay. Tuned replay. But why do I not have a last replay? I mean, in this case, it's clear. I don't have a last replay. I go in here. I die. Copy last replay. Don't have a last replay. I'm so confused. What did I break? Tell me what's different. Game test. This did not change anything. Maybe. Somehow must have made a change I didn't want to do. No. I'm not interested in this one. Also not. not, so not, so not, so not passing. Yeah, this is also not interesting. It changed. Okay, he's lagging behind. It changed how I game performance setup. Moved some unused stuff. Have this check where I now find it. Moved it, I removed it. Removed this, I moved it. I don't see any difference. I've never been so confused. Last replay. Did I somehow... Search last replay. End game. Deep copy. If testing replay. If I'm not a replay. And if I'm recording. Ah, I remember the change. But I'm confused again. Why did my replays work before? Because it's not the first one. The first replay doesn't work. For some reason, I don't put the record up in somehow. Because I don't end game? But weren't all my short ones the first ones? I don't think so. So somehow somewhere I did a change where when I start the game, I don't double load. The double load seems to have set something up in regard to testing. This I have to find. Testing. Maybe I just search for this. Here's a restart. So restart. If record is not undefined. If data record inputs. Ah, because my restart had some information. And I need this data to properly initiate recording. I finally get it. So I always bound it on the restart. Should I undo what I did? I have this double restart at the start. But this way I always record. Mm. And can I not just call restart directly? Play inputs, push data. Trigger. No cache play inputs. Start. Deep copy push. So I see that I can, but I have stuff missing here on restart. Why don't I see? I don't want it as a regular expression. It's restarting. Push data. Command restart. So this is resetted. This pushes the input. This is not the actual restart, but this is. Still recording. Am I? I remember that I had to be very specific with order. But for the game initial start, something like this might be not this important. So this might be not the restart I'm interested in. The player input. Setting. Player input. Key down H. Tick player inputs. Player action. To replay. I handle command. Play record input. So here's my record inputs information. But I'm still not the place where I expect to state and load. Never use them for eternity. Great ability. Play input, move. I am somehow lost. Execute command. Restart restarts. Player action. Move. Upgrade ability special. Cheat. I shouldn't be here. Tick player inputs. Still do this. But if it's a restart, I do restart after tick. And I guess restart after tick is the important part. Oh, so did do game restart. Let's see this one. Game testing record. Record, the entire part I do here is complicated. Here's the game in it I was searching for. This is what I thought I can just do. If I do game restart, the testing record is not set up. Game restart is called here in and I have load from clipboard button. There. Start game, end game. Tick and paint. Start, okay. This goes over for restart after tick. Start after tick is set to true here, and don't do anything specific in here. This tick player inputs, and I'm back to player input. The player inputs it. I'm searching. What's my time? 11 more minutes. Here I do the handle command. Player input, move action. This is basically the one I go for restart. Execute command. Restart. Here it takes the data. Record inputs is true, and if I want to record inputs, then I set up this stuff. Send replay debug data. I set this value. If WebSocket So is this maybe everything I need? Ah, I need the restart action in the input. Now everything makes sense. I have to undo it. I have the restart action as my start. So can I even undo it here? He remembers. Okay, now I remember I have to required for makes a double restart. The double restart on game start to set up recording of replay, which makes a double restart on game start to set up recording of play, which is required to start with a start command. Okay, so this is back. I have here one unsaved. What did I not save? Did I change? Don't see that I changed anything. Nothing changed, okay. But now I should be able to save again. So test. If I now die, copy last replay. I actually go in, he actually copies something. No. It's not focused. Okay, because I was in debug mode. Now he should have to the file, please. Now you have something. Perfect. Now I can finally play one round and then I come to an end for today. Start fresh. Sniper again. Will I die this time? Survive. Should I do a different strategy maybe? Split shot. All are interesting. Speed. Take speed. There's a split shot it seems, so many enemies. Second speed is fine. I take damage in minus range. Take additional charge. Okay. Take more rifles. Take another charge. I would say sniper has gotten more difficult because of not so straightforward passing. Okay, I take no miss chain and Increase situation. Increase situation. I take synergy split shot. I can actually take it. It's an interesting one, even though it's too late. I take cooldown. My death nearly. Okay, I made it. Reload. I need to stop shooting. So I this time just shoot at him. And I have to watch my character, Speed, speed, speed. And I won. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Copy last replay. Sniper long. Entry, please go away. This is kill counter, so save it. Game test. Sniper's only active one. And let's see, one test replays. Perfect. One more time. So I have 2 ones from this. I'm now interested in a code change. I'm interested in passing. Let's close a few things. Passing, I think it's in passing what I wanted to change. Exactly this one. Check if neighbor. Chunk. Sets them in, but if they are missing, I don't have the connection. So I am interested in the performance difference. And it might not work for this replay. It doesn't work. This is 6%. I did get far, but it would not make a big difference. Okay. I am interested in one or all tests and then I come to an end. So activate my working tests, update what I have. So sniper seems to be done. I think I can see this is the normal order. I think this is check passing on time. Let's see. Okay, different assumed. Okay, this was my happen. Check loading state should be broken. This should work fine because each time I check, create passing for every chunk on state load would take a lot of time. I only check for active, create passing for active chunks. This is what I currently do. Investigate, check passing on tile change. I need to check it, because I don't reset it, I guess. Okay. Pathfinding, new pathfinding. This is updated. One more time. Test one, test replace. I am confused. Short sniper is also not correct. It's so fast that I didn't notice. One more time. Test replay. This is short retray. This is also short retray. This is, I didn't notice, interesting. This is builder, this is tamer, this is ball. This is musician. Let's do a short sniper because it was broken. Copy last replay. Short sniper. So test again. This is short retry. This is short sniper. This is short builder, short tamer, short ball, short musician, dead, short king, sniper. And everything is successful. Now I'm happy. Okay. New sniper test once. And what did I change here? Pull game start. Reverted game start logic back as was required for coding. Push that gets deployed. I guess I am done for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.